Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Runway at the Shillong Airport needs to be extended to accommodate a larger aircraft, says Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. Cabinet approved a QR code-based tracking system for products sold by the Excise Department. A one-day workshop on enhancing mineral exploration held at the State Convention Centre, Shillong. Department is going for a pre-bid to select the best 108 service providers, says Health Minister Dr. Ampreen Lingdo. And delegation of registered pharmacists meets Health Minister Dr. Ampreen Lingdo. And now for the news in detail. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, after chairing a state cabinet meeting, stated that the runway at the Shillong Airport needs to be extended by over 500 meters to accommodate larger aircraft such as the Airbus A320 and Boeing 737, which are typically used by airlines like Indigo and SpiceJet. This expansion would allow regular commercial flights to land at the existing airport. Although further clearance from the Directorate General of Civil Aviation and the Ministry of Civil Aviation are still required.
India on board. We are happy to inform that we have been able to come out with few options where in the existing airport itself, we should be able to extend the runway, which would make it feasible for at least the Airbus A320 and the Boeing 737, which is about 180, 170 seater aircrafts. In layman's term, basically the Indigo flights and the SpiceJet flights that we normally take.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma informed that the state cabinet has approved a QR code-based tracking system for products sold by Excise Department. This system will assign a unique QR code to every bottle, enabling the government to track its entire journey from the bond storage to the retail shop. The introduction of this technology is expected to increase the state's revenue by 5% to 10%. The cabinet also approved the appointment of Headman Nongplo IPS, retired as member non-judicial of the Human Rights Commission, and Lieutenant Colonel Sebastian Marbanyang, retired for Zila Sainik Welfare Officer for a period of 5 years.
By the Excise Department to have a QR code-based tracking system for the different products being sold by the Excise Department, which basically in simple terms means that every bottle that is going to be sold in Meghalaya is going to have a QR code, and we are expecting that this will have anything between 5% to 10% of impact on the overall revenue.
A one-day workshop on enhancing mineral exploration organized by the government of Meghalaya's Directorate of Mineral Resources was held at the State Convention Centre, Shillong. While addressing during the program, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma spoke about the 2014 coal mining ban and highlighted how it abruptly disrupted the livelihoods of hundreds of thousands of families in the state. He expressed that while environmental issues were important, the ban imposed without sufficient transition time had a huge economic impact on the state and its people. He also released the state geological and mineral map of Meghalaya and launched the Mineral Management and Development Portal.
There was an immediate ban. So you can imagine when 2 lakh, 3 lakh families that depend on minings like this are suddenly told that you can't do it. It's a huge economic impact for the state and the people. Whether it's right or wrong is not the question I'm trying to answer. All I'm saying is that can we simply just snatch away the livelihood of the people without giving them, as we call it, just transition? We also need to ensure that with the use of technology and correct methods, we should ensure that we minimize the impact on the ecology.
Health Minister Ampreen Lingdo on Tuesday stated that the problems of the 108 workers are now of the past and the department is going for a pre-bid to select the best 108 service providers. She said that the department has looked at enumerations of ambulant workers, their job profiles and the leave facilities. She said that the department is on the verge of the 108 tendering, while hoping that this time they will have no problems as the department has learned from previous mistakes.
I hope that we'll be able to get through this. I hope that we'll be able to select the best 108 service provider. Benefit goes for the public. That I will never lose sight of, and I hope we'll be able to do justice to this. Without all of this, it would be difficult for 108 workers to get their rights as workers in a formal platform like a vendor, vendor providing 108 services to the state. I'm happy that we were able to take that forward and allow them at least minimum rights and privileges.
The KSU on Wednesday met Governor Chandrasekhar H. Vijaya Shankar to seek his intervention for the 7 pending issues. While speaking to reporters after meeting the governor, KSU General Secretary Donald V. Thaba said that they have first raised the issue of the implementation of the inner line permit and the inclusion of the Khasi language in the 8th schedule of the Constitution. According to him, they have also highlighted that there should be total exemption throughout the state from the purview of the Citizenship Amendment Act.
Pinalorka inalain permit nilai keren ru ya kajenta jongka Citizenship Amendment Act ya kajela kajungi berkain beropawai nomor kembang UIhi ba kajela kajungi beri ngukirap labun setang lagi ni di POI labun setang ni di beri keduan Bangladesh sedu setang kat pak ngukoi kuntar keduan negeri bapir keduan banbuai senong angin ko beri ngukirap abang lagi babun dicaka dibagi trai muluk kelak repai.
The Meghalaya College Principals Council on Tuesday held its annual general meeting at C-Naught College. Shillong Lok Sabha MP Dr. Ricky A.J. Sinkon graced the occasion as the chief guest, while Commissioner and Secretary in charge of Education Department Vijay Kumar was the guest of honour. The MCPC also felicitated 6 of the principals of the colleges who have retired and the colleges who have the NAC accreditation. Speaking on the occasion, Sinkon said that the principals of the colleges are custodian of knowledge and architect of the future generation.
The college, I understand, it is no small feat. It requires vision, resilience, and also the ability to inspire not just students, but also the faculty and staff, and at the same time striving for excellence in every aspect of academic and even personal or personality development.
The voice of the People's Party, Arden Miller Basaimod, has questioned political leaders who predict that the party is unlikely to dominate the upcoming elections for the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council and Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council. While speaking at the public rally in Bin Ursula to appreciate people's immense support to ensure massive victory of the party MP from Shillong, Ricky A.J. Sinkon, the VPP chief is confident that the party will still enjoy the support of the people even in the upcoming council polls.
Mentale, Nagalai Pundri constituency, Yacho Adol Lai constituency, Gabat Pani, Bangil Yo, and Chingo Shan, Gabat Klan, Haki Lai constituency. Ninong bisu yang jing pentami, nangi nang pai, menai fakta on I bet yang jing kesan ke bukan, lagalong yang MTC, lani yang MLA election.
Marcus Martin, the former president of the HNYF Northern Region, has been expelled from the party amid allegations of rule violation. In a media statement, he expressed surprise at the decision, emphasizing his long-standing commitment to the party since 2010. He clarified that he had no issues with the new leadership and sought only to address recent media reports. Despite his expulsion, he encouraged the new leaders to focus on promoting the party's activities.
Barhadu mentang ngam simlawen ya kejinglong kejingsungu HNYF daga mensim marbalai ngalade ban beri usumbai jong kasing chuna po dong riboy tigini ki sumbai ngesu dong bagi wei tu kini okai ya tau so bothiam.
A delegation of registered pharmacists on Tuesday, based on RTI findings, flagged that till date there has been no recruitment through advertisement that has been taken up by the government for the sanctioned post of pharmacist in the Directorate of Health Services. A group of registered pharmacists had met the Health Minister and listed down their concerns, seeking her intervention. Meanwhile, Health Minister Ampreen Lingdo said that they will inform a committee which will be headed by Commissioner Secretary Dr. Joram Beda, who will look at all these concerns and find out why is it that this employment of all these qualified people is not happening as per requirement.
Very critical issues which need the attention of the government. So I have therefore decided that we will have a consultation with all of these unemployed pharmacists who feel that government need to listen to some of the valuable suggestions that they're giving us. So I will form some sort of a committee which will be headed by Commissioner Secretary IAS Joram Beda, who will look at all of these concerns and find out why is it that this employment of all these qualified people is not happening as per requirement.
As part of the observation of the Swachhata Hi Seva campaign 2024, a tree plantation drive cum awareness program on waste recovery was organized yesterday by the District Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, East Jaintia Hills District at Lattarke Community Hall, which was attended by Suthanga Saipung MLA Santa Mary Shilla as the chief guest. During the program, the chief guest, along with other dignitaries, inaugurated the Waste Recovery Centre and an additional classroom at Lattarke Secondary School. Speaking at the gathering, she lauded the residents of Lattarke village for collective efforts in facilitating usage of the DMF fund and enabling the completion of the two projects. The Headman body under the banner of Sinjuk Ki Rangbashnong of Riboy district met the Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Baranwal and handed over the petition urging for the improvement of Civil Hospital Nongpo in terms of providing services to the patients. Speaking to the media persons after the meeting, General Secretary P.B. Shilla said that the Sinjuk was very serious with the incident where one infant was lost. He also said that this is not the first time, and so they have taken the issue to the DC and urged him to take action. On the other hand, they have also discussed the delay to announce the results of the DSC post, where the DC assured to take a serious note. And now for the weather report. Minimum temperature 18 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 21.9 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning 96% and in the evening 87%, rainfall 5.2 millimeters. Forecast light to moderate rainfall and thunder shower is likely to occur at a few places. And now for the headlines once again. Runway at the Shillong Airport needs to be extended to accommodate larger aircraft, says Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. Cabinet approved a QR code-based tracking system for products sold by the Excise Department. A one-day workshop on enhancing mineral exploration held at the State Convention Centre, Shillong. department is going for a pre-bid to select the best 108 service providers, says Health Minister Dr. Ampreen Lingdong. And delegation of registered pharmacists meets Health Minister Dr. Ampreen Lingdong. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.